Today in Hooves and Homes, I'm going to talk about something a little bit different. I'm going to talk about real estate agents, how they provide value, and when you find a real estate agent that specializes in the niche of the type of property you're looking to sell, why it makes a world of a difference. This transaction recently gave me that aha moment as to why I selected and chose to be part of the horse property equestrian side of real estate. So this will give you a little bit of a success story, but also will show you why who you work with is so important. A little over a year ago, yes, year ago, I had the pleasure of my path crossing with a couple that was looking to move from the beach area, Wilmington area, and they had a dream of having a horse property for their two horses and wanted to move to the surrounding areas of Raleigh. So fast forward, they had a realtor that helped them find this horse property, and then it didn't work out. They needed to relocate back to the beach. That's where their job had taken them, and they went and listed their horse property with the same realtor they used to help purchase them the property. Can't blame them. They built a relationship, and they wanted to continue to work with this person. They thought it'd be a quick, easy transaction. They knew everything about the home, and there was some trust there. And trust is huge when it comes to your big investment and the transaction. Here's where things went different and reconnected me with the sellers and getting them closed, under contract, closed, moved within 30 days of hitting the market again. So when I received a phone call from my now client, but then friend or acquaintance, I would send him butterscotch treats for his horses just to stay in touch. I was really excited about their journey. And then when I heard they were going to be moving back to the beach, was even more intrigued to see how their horse property would show on the market. So was invited up to the property. The listing agent was so gracious and allowed us to host an open house, which put a second set of eyes on the home from a complete different perspective. And when reviewing the listing captured the home beautifully, but not the horse amenities. And it didn't show the value of what a buyer is looking for a true horse property, because in Lewisburg, this neighborhood and this street and this part of the subdivision is a coveted horse community. So I met with them, and the sellers decided that they wanted to switch and wanted to go ahead and list with Hooves and Homes Realty and to really capture the horse amenities. The listing agent was on board, terminated the contract with them, and away we went. So and the sellers decided that they wanted to switch and wanted to go ahead and list with Hooves and Homes Realty and to really capture the horse amenities. The listing agent was on board, terminated the contract with them, and away we went. So for 30 days, we just switched our gears, focused on the horse amenities, the horse properties, and we actually relisted the property for around the same amount and had multiple offers within one weekend of open houses, went under contract and closed. This isn't to say, whoa, Hooves and Homes is better than the original listing firm, but it is to say that Hooves and Homes Realty specializes in horse properties. And we value and look at a property different. And so when we're trying to attract, and then we're working with our seller, but our goal is to really navigate and attract buyers to come to that property. And so we switched the focus for 30 days prior to putting it back on the market to focus on those horse amenities, getting everything really ready for buyers to look at this home as a horse property, not a home that is on 3 acres of land with a barn. It made me have this aha moment. So when I started real estate, I heard all the time, what's your niche? What's your niche? Niche, however you say niche, but what is it? and define it further and define it further. And I took this huge risk because I do not live on a horse property. I do not have a barn or stables or horses out back. I sponsor an off the track thoroughbred, and my daughter really became into riding during an integral part, I think, of her growth period, especially was during COVID. And her riding gave her peace of mind, a place that she could go and be less anxious. And she started to bond with these majestic mammals that are huge and truly wild, that have been domesticated, but still have that instinctive fear, can be spooked easily. And I'm watching my daughter sit and ride on these horses, and she loved it. And I was able to kind of go back to my childhood when I rode and how much I loved it, and my love of animals and my respect for animals and their space and their environment. And it made me say, you know what? I'm going to combine real estate. And my passion is the love of animals. And my dream still remains to have my own horse property with my horses in the back. And so that made me go deep dive, pick the niche of horse properties, equestrian properties. And I learn by doing. So working on a farm, volunteering, sponsoring a rescue horse, and then walking as many properties, learning about land, going on inspections, taking classes on land, on horse properties, on amenities, day after day after day, making mistakes and failing forward. That allowed me to represent these clients and all of my clients in a way that I knew I can get this testimonial that you're going to see. This is what made me realize that I am doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing and dating all these potential clients. It actually opened my door to so many things. Yes, have met so many people because of this niche. So if you're starting in real estate, or you're in real estate and you want to have a combination, or you have a passion for certain clients, write down that client, write down and be specific. What was your best transaction? And narrow it down to, the names of your clients and who they were and why you loved it. And then try to surround yourself to attracting those same clients. Trust me, you will love it, and you will be so excited when you start to represent those clients and you have an experience like I just did. I'm on to my next horse property and residential listing. So stay tuned. Hooves and Homes, we're always learning, we're always growing and pivoting and navigating to make sure we're taking the best care for our number one clients, our horses.